guys. A little bit late getting on. I had a little audio thing I had to fix, but no big deal. Alright, so happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to play some games today. I'm not going to go crazy. Beautiful thing today is that we're starting out. We're going to play Lights, Camera, Action, Lucky Fruit, Sea of Thieves, Southpark, Butters, and Williams Attack from Mars. These are all pretty reasonable games. I actually really like all of them to some degree. There's no real stinkers here. All of them are pretty decent games. Lights, Camera, Action can be kind of fun. It's got some really cool backglass stuff that we'll have to show. I'll have to make a point to show the backglass on that one in particular. But there's some good stuff there. Obviously, Attack from Mars is my favorite game of all time. It's the system that I actually have. Butters is actually the better of the two Southpark games, so there's something to be said about that. How we doing, Gillette Love? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Sea of Thieves is probably one of the best Magic Pixel tables that we have. And Lucky Fruit is just a solid, a really good solid state game from 1979. And I think that one's pretty reasonable. I played it quite a bit. There's nothing crazy great about it, but it is what it is. So volume is low. So let's see if we can't crank that up a little bit. Juice it. See what's going on here. Do. Says it's at 100%. See if I'm getting any. See if it gets any better. But all right, let's get started. Not doing HD tables today. I can if you'd like. I can jump into those if you'd like. In fact, I considered doing some. We played ABC quite a bit, but I can definitely do that. That one's right there. So we'll start with ABC if you want. I've got ABC. We've got, what's the other one? We got Zookeeper. That's the other one too. Zookeeper's a good game. So I can do that too. Not a big deal. I played them this morning on the HD or on my micro. So in fact, I have Lucky Fruit currently on here as we speak. I got to play that a little bit this morning. So that's an HD table as well. Let's start out with Zookeeper then. That's a good one to start out with. I do like this table a little bit. It's nothing too crazy. That's better. Okay, good. Thank you for that, Charlotte Love. Some of that was just me being quiet. I tend to be quieter when I start out for whatever reason, and then you get louder with the tables. So, boost it up a little bit here. So this is Zookeeper. I think this is this time of day on yeah, there. I think I had it on afternoon, which is very rare. I don't generally do that. But, so Zookeeper. Pretty good table. And we'll play a couple games of these. We're not going to spend a lot of time on them. But it is what it is. Boom. I had a reasonably good score at this morning. So we'll see if it continues to. I'm always a little better on the 4KP than I am the micro. But I think it has to do with the flippers, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't have exciters in my 4KP anymore. They're broken. They're coming. That Games is sending me a replacement kit, but haven't got them yet. So, whoa, hello. But yeah, good old Zookeeper. This one's all about getting these, all these drop targets and capture holes at the bottom. There's not really much to it, to be honest. Now that I've got that 100X lined up, I want to try to shoot that spot there. You can sometimes get it with a backhand here. Come on. If I don't lose the ball first. There we go. Rinse and repeat. I mean, these are pretty basic games. That was a good option there. I didn't even have to do anything to get it. So, but yeah, you can boost these scores up a little bit. Boom. Something on the table there. Oh, I knew that was going to be dangerous. Yeah, for this one, Leon, it's pretty straightforward. It's all these drop targets right here, man. And this section here. Knock down these 4 drop targets, hit the capture hole, And then when you get the chance, anytime you can get the ball up here, take the shot across to this capture hole over here. It's 100,000 points per. And sometimes you can get it to hit these bumpers and go right back in there, hit the bumper, go right back in there. That's where your big points are, if you can continue to get it. These are okay. This is the main opportunity there, but it's a little tougher to get. But that's where the points are. ABC, there's nothing special about that one. You just literally have to go through and hit the letters. I mean, there's nothing special about it. And those are the only two that we have on HD that we do not have on the 4K. So, wow, that was quick. We'll do one more. I felt like that second ball was really, really fast. So, I think this is a better pinball game than an arcade game. Some of you guys can probably hate me on that, but that's the way I feel. I thought so right here, once these get locked up, see that's 50,000 points? Now it's a 50,000 points. Now it's 100,000 points. If we can get that ball to go back in there and start dropping in there again and again, that's when we can really put away the points. Oh, come on. And of course you always get your bonuses. Your bonuses are pretty good on this one, after the fact. So, yeah, if you can get that flipper like this over here, and get that ball kicked out, boost these up a little bit. You gotta start hitting the bumpers. See how the bumpers are flashing? You wanna get the bumpers kicked up. And then, right now, if I can get that ball to go in there, that's 100,000 points. So, that's the idea. So you kind of do this little dance here where you try to kick it up there the best you can, and then kick it over with the flipper. So that's the general idea. So that's Zookeeper. And we'll jump over to ABC. We'll play a game of that. That's a pretty good one too. I really like ABC. It's probably the best. It's the second best of the Dr. Seuss series. I think this one's easily a 9 for me. I think is what I rated it. It's definitely one of the better tables. A lot of fun. It can be a real challenge though, and like I said, this is a bad one for streaming because if you play through it, you die, you got to do the exact same thing again. There's no there's no change every single game. It's very linear. All the Dr. Seuss games, that's maybe their one problem with them, is that they're very linear. But they look really, really good, I will say. I love the fact that the DMDs are really clean and clear. Yes, they're the old school ones, but they actually work really well with the Dr. Seuss stuff because they're pretty whimsical anyway. So, you can get this shot, you can hit all 4 of them at one time a lot of times. Of course I didn't this time, but this one's going to kick out, and sometimes you can hit that just like that.
Baby bubbles and a bumblebee.
You're going to throw that up to the top. That's a bummer, because I was in a groove, man. Make sure to get your ball save every chance you get. So if you're going to hit that ramp, just make damn sure you switch your letters so that you actually get the credit for it. You want to get your ball saves whenever possible because they will kill you on this pretty quickly. So, case in point, there you go. So now I hit my ball save, so I was fine. But and again, if you lose that, you're going to lose every letter you already did. In this case, I captured it, so a lot of times I'll keep shooting this ramp until the E becomes available. So I missed it the last time, so had my ball saved, so luckily. Doink. So we'll do this, and then we'll go for the E. That's the easy shot. Just go a little wider. Now that I have my ball saved, now I'll hit the E. Again, it's a little tough to pass. You can do post pass, but they're a little tougher to do on here. So,
Kit Kat is activated.
come on, get the F. There's the F. So
Energy.
that's basically it. I mean, every time you have to go through it gets to be a little bit tougher shot. The HIJK just has to be, get this ball moving. As long as it's moving, coming down this inline, it's a lot easier to shot. So, anytime you can get it in this situation, well, I can get it in this situation. But you can see my points have gone up really, really quick too. Like, they haven't messed around at all. So, that is ABC in a nutshell. This bank, this bank, this bank. Then you go up here to get these 5 letters. You come across, back down to the V. And then Q, R, X, W, Y, Z. Or W. And then Y and Z are, where are they? I can never remember. I've never got that far. So, Y and Z. Oh, there's Y. And Z, I think they count the one up here. I thought. For Zizzer. Zizzer, Zazzer, Zuz. I want to say that's what they did. I don't see it on here. So I think that's what it was. I think you had to get the Z up here for that. Anyway, that is ABC. Next up we'll go to, let's go to Lights, Camera, Action. This game is all about star appeal, and this is from 1989. It's a pretty cool game, actually. Not a big fan of the physics on this one, like a lot of people aren't, but it has its moments. I do like this digital display here. It almost looks real in a lot of ways. Pretty cool in that regard. So this one is kind of cool though. I'm actually gonna start with the back glass on this one so you guys can see it. This has a back glass that you're gonna want to see, because when you start playing this, these 2 characters here are actually gonna have a gunfight. When the ball drops into this capture hole here, you have a gunfight, and it'll go ready, set, draw. And as soon as he says saw, the very second, you want to hit one of the flippers, doesn't matter which. I generally hit both, just for giggles. And they'll do a shoot off. And if this is your detective guy, if you can beat the robber in the quick draw, you'll actually get the points. Generally, it'll come down to the scoop, and then it'll kick out to your left flipper. So you're going to be doing this a lot. It happens all the time. And then you've got these card things here too. I don't really understand what's going on over here, quite frankly. But you get cards by going up through here. There's a shot right here through the upper side, and they get caught here. You'll get one of the letters, and you'll get a spin, which will actually apply to the back glass. So we'll go through some of that. The real points in this one are to get into the multi-ball and start taking shots to the whirlpool here. But it can be pretty tricky to get. So we'll see what we can do. So here we're going to go. So if you looked close, you can see I just barely beat him on the quick draw. And this table's pretty quiet, so I'll bump this up in volume too here in a second. This ball's going to come down, it's going to kick it just like that. And then we will pause this just for a second. Pump this baby up. I've already put the volume on this table all the way to 100, so if you don't already have it in your settings, make sure to do that too. That's going to be trouble. Also, make sure that you realize that there is a center post here. So a lot of times I'll forget that there's a center post here, and it causes me all kinds of trouble. I'll start, why are they wearing Gatorade shirts? It's a good choice. It's a good question. I don't know. It's a good question. It's Gottlieb, but I get you. And Janine is a little, let's say she's a little out of proportion, but you know, whatever. So, this is a fun game. I actually like this one quite a bit. I wish I was better at it. And what's funny is as bad as I am at this, I'm 8th on it right now, but those numbers are not going to stick. But see, this one, that's a center post one, so you think, okay, well, maybe I can get that thing to bounce. It doesn't generally do it. But I feel like they really struggle to... It's tough to pass the ball from one side to the other on this one. So this is where I'm going to get a 10, and you'll see it on the back glass there at the bottom. So you want to get 5 of each by the looks of it to complete scenes, I guess. So, but they're all randomized, so I don't know how anyone is going to stay live long enough to do that. I think I just beat him. Yep. So every time you do this quick draw, it's basically a word hole. So in this case, I get begin the stunt. So now I have 18 seconds, and I have targets that are blinking around the table that I'm supposed to hit. You see the yellow triangles. They can be tough to hit, I will say, in most cases. I'm completely missing. So just trying to keep the ball alive most of the time is what I'm generally doing on this table. I do quite good at shooting the robber here. You can hit these drop targets during the robber scene, which is pretty cool. But cut. I'm a failure, and so that's what it says, basically. And you'll notice, like, my points are not going up very fast. Like, this one can be kind of a slow draw, and all of a sudden you'll look up and you'll have, like, 2 million points, and you don't know what you did. It's very common. When I got my 5 million last night, I was like, what the heck happened? Like, I had played for quite a while. My first game I played forever, only got, like, 1.2 million. And then the second game I played for, I swear it was like a 3-minute game, and I had 4 million. I'm like, what the hell did I do? So, the points come from all over the place on this one. You just don't know where they're coming from. Yeah, see, that was a whole game, and I got 1 million points.
Right.
And I'll play this next game, and I can get 4 million and not even know it. Well, you can get a lot of points just in the rewards too. So, don't sleep on that either. Like everything else, I try to just hit what's shiny. So I'll have these 4 drop targets here when we go in. Try to get those. We'll try to get the when this triangle in the middle blinks, it's the jackpot. So we're always going to try to go for that every time we see it. And we're always going to take a spin to try to get those. So we got 2 aces now, 1 pair. Instant multi-ball, so that's awesome. So we'll throw a second ball, and then it makes you throw a third. And then you're like, action! So I'm trying to throw it into the whirlpool wherever possible. So if you get shots on the left side of the table, you want to take those shots to the right. Too quick, man. I got 1 there, so obviously there's a grace period, so I got some grace there. And then I have a stunt scene available here if I can get to it and drop. There we go. So I got this, unfortunately I got the same one I had before. I did get an extra ball, believe it or not. And look at that, just 2 million points, like boom, it just happens. So it's pretty wild. Ready.
Ready, set, draw.
Got it. So the more you do that, the harder it gets. So you'll have less and less time to actually make the change. Oh, come on. Seriously? That ball just died. No chance whatsoever. Cool. Roll them.
Ready, set, draw.
Just barely got him that time. Give me something good. 50,000 points is not good. Sorry. I'll take 500,000 points. 50,000 points isn't gonna do me. Oh, come on. Really? Not bad, huh? How we doing, man? Good old lights, camera action. I like this game, but I don't know much about it, to be honest. It's one that I struggle on, but I do like it. Oops, that was too soon. There we go. You can actually, if you're messing around with the flippers on there, you can actually screw yourself if you do it too soon. Look at that, instant multi-ball. That worked. That was kind of a bummer because I didn't have a third ball, or didn't have a ball locked, so I only got the 2-ball multi-ball instead of the 3. But it is what it is. There we go. We want to at least get our millions when we can. Oh. I'll be back this week since it's week 1 of the new season. Awesome, man. Whoops. Too soon. Yeah, I screwed that up. I wasn't paying attention. Hit the flippers too soon. I shot the robber in cold blood. So, hey, whatever. Come on, I want to be able to kick this across, but it doesn't always work. Oh, and that's what we're dealing with. Some of these inlanes can be crazy fast a lot of times, so you can really get snake bit pretty quick. Oops, that was too soon again. I tried to guess. You cannot do that on there. They'll delay the. It's not just a straight up ready set draw every time. It's different every time. So they'll add like a little bit of an extra beat to draw, and it's you just if you don't catch it, it'll get you. A lot of times I'll even close my eyes on that. I don't know if it helps some people, but once you get into that capture hole and it starts to go ready, just close your eyes and just listen for the draw instead of being distracted with all the lights and stuff going on. And it actually will help you time the shots if you're having trouble with that. So. Take vision out of the equation and it can actually help you on that one. Million is lit. So that's when you hear that, it's always good to know because you want to be able to take that shot across. Instant multi-ball again. Wow. Okay. So this is a good condition here because you already have one locked, then you get the second locked, and now you get a third one to plunge. So then you get the 3-ball multi-ball. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I mean, that was insane, right? To have all 3 of those go in that space and have nothing to do with any of them. Absolutely insane. Happens more times than I'd like to admit on this thing. You get to where you have no... I don't have a lot of control on this one. And I know I need to nudge more, but it's like, when do you nudge? Like, it's really tough to try to gauge on this. There's another queen, so that's good. Try to get these shots across. See, this is going to go right down the middle, so you have to allow it to hit the darn post, which, again, is not intuitive at all. I'm going to see if I can dead flip this across. I can. So then I can do that. So at the very least, I can... There we go. That's a loot million. We're going to do this here. We're going to punch this up to... Hang on. Oh, come on. So what I'm going to try to start doing then is I'm going to get this ball to kick out. I want to try to get a dead flip over to the right flipper. I'll throw it up to this red target and then down here, and then I can take the shot across for the millions. And if I can get into the groove of that, you figure there might be some opportunity there. Another instant multi-ball. So this is only going to be a 2-ball multi-ball. because I wasn't in the pops where the jackpots are up there, but goodness gracious, man. That's how it goes on this, man. It feels like the gap is absolutely gigantic on here, and it's tough to continue to try to keep it into play. 50,000 points. Boo-hoo, we don't want that. Whoops, too hasty. The million's lit, so I want to try to do this shot and then shoot it across. So here's going to be a good opportunity. If I hit the shot, come on. Roll them. Actually, like the callouts in this one quite a bit too. Oh, come on. I just threw that right in the gutter. So, yeah. Alright, we'll play one more of these. I wish I knew more about this, to be honest.
Right. Camera. Action.
And next we'll go to Lucky Fruit, which I actually kind of dig. I actually like some of the solid state games from that late 70s, early 80s era. So, the left ramp worth doing? You know, I don't know, man. I think there's some opportunity there for sure. Especially now when you got this countdown going. That's when you really want to hit it. Dead flip across. And of course miss the shot. Ugh. Nudge didn't work at all. I was trying to digipass from one side to the other. That didn't work. Whoops, too soon. Again, you cannot guess that. It'll get you. Capitalizing on multiple, hitting that jackpot over and over is the quickest way to points. It's hard to control the ball. Yeah, that's for darn sure. I had a heck of a time on this thing, man. And you'll see on the multi-ball, I had no chance at all. I had all three of them go down the middle within a heartbeat. It's just crazy. The big jackpot scene. Okay, so here it is. This is the one where you go straight up the middle and just keep hitting the shot right at the middle. And it went. I'm hoping to get a better bounce off the post than that. Got nothing. So, that was the worst game ever. Alright. I only go for the card shot all day with multi-ball and get it as a reward. Oh, okay. That would be better than what I'm doing. For sure. Hey, Wingo. What's going on, man? Come on. Just keeping the ball in play is tough for this one. I mean, especially with the in lanes, they're super fast. You can do that. You can do like kind of a drop catch, which is good. If you can time it right, that's the only trick. And you can't be too hasty on that left flipper. Trying to do the cross. See, there's no bounce. Like, what the hell? I'm not. You expect if that's gonna have a center post, I expect that to bounce. It's a tough shot, man. I think he got me. Yeah, he got me on that one. Come on. Oof. Oh, come on. Seriously? Absolutely ridiculous. Got him that time. Give me something good.
That's not good. So we'll see. Like man, the shock and awe that I was like, I got 5 million points on this. That's a lot for me. I think. I'm trying to think of. I think the most I ever got on this was 16 million. So I got again nothing. No bounce. No nothing. Like, yeah, I could nudge that to the left flipper, but man, oh man. So, anyway, maybe we'll come back to this one, but that one's brutal. Alright, let's go back to the live stream cam here, and we'll go to Lucky Fruit. This one's not terrible. The only thing I hate about this one is that it's kind of out of focus. If you look at this game, it's kind of blurry. Like, it's not the best. So, I don't know. This whole table seems kind of blurry. It feels like it could be a lot cleaner. And the back glass, which of course I'm not showing you at the moment. The back glass is just kind of cruddy. I mean, it is what it is, right? But I mean, come on. It's just not clean. And the HD version over here, it's a little better with the lower resolution, but it's just not enough to. But this one, I tell you what, it is all about this 50,000 shot here in the middle. You want to get your jollies playing Lucky Fruit. So, that's what you want to do. So, knock down drop bank targets and just go for jollies. Right away, I get the jolly shot. And it's actually a little tougher than it looks. It feels like it should be like this super easy shot. And I don't know what it is about these outlanes. This one in particular, these, like, I swear they have magnets. They pull the ball so easily. If it even gets in this general area, you kind of have to nudge it out of there before it even gets there. It'd be really tough to pull that ball out of there. So be aggressive with your nudging on this one. That's all I can tell you. I'm not particularly aggressive with that, and I need to be more so because they will kill you. So I've got a couple 50s already, so I'm into the 230s, which is pretty, you know, it only takes a couple shots. You can actually jump up pretty quick, but this jolly shot actually gets reset pretty easily. So long as you can keep the ball in play, oh my god, I cannot believe it tilted on me on that. Pairs look like little bums. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. They're not peaches, so there's 50,000 right off the gate on a ball here. That was always good. I don't have a jolly shot, so I shouldn't have even done that. It's dangerous if it's not for 50,000 points, stay away from it. Because it can hurt you too. It's right smack dab in the middle. Oh, come on. I get my jollies playing Lucky Fruit. Absolutely, dude. That's where it's at, man. Absolutely. So I think that's already my best score. 386,000 is what my best is right now. I'm currently 12th for Lucky Fruit. I'm number 8 on Lights, Camera, Action. I'm actually currently overall number 1 right now. So take that for what it's worth. They will not stay, but on a Friday night, I put in about an hour of play just to post some scores, and I'll be damned if I didn't get number 1. So it was cool. Whoops, I thought it was lit, so I went ahead and took the shot. You don't want to do that. So definitely work hard for your jollies on Lucky Fruit. Yes, sir. Oh, that was a poor ball. Went right down the outlane in no time. But if I had my way, I mean, I would honestly play Lucky Fruit a lot more than Lights, Camera, Action. It's just me. I know a lot. See, this crap, though, my god. Like, seriously, what are we doing? Come on. I want to break 1 million on this, like, at least. So the top score on this is only 833,000. So it's not even 1 million points. So, now granted, I mean, it's not going to be that way for very long, but it's just the idea that, come on, seriously. Those outlanes, man, they are so brutal on this. So I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, if I'm going to play this, I'm going to have to nudge the heck out of it every time I get in that general area. And that's when I start to get more panicky than anything. So, but if that's what it's going to have to be, that's what it's going to have to be. So, we'll give that a whirl. That was deceiving as all hell. Come on. I actually nudged it when it was up here. And you can see it only did just a little bit. So, probably a little too high, honestly. Oh, jeez. And that's the risk of the jolly shot, man. You hit that jolly shot. It's terrible to even say. The jolly shot. What the hell? We'll call it the A shot. We'll hit it, shoot it right in the A. See, that doesn't work either. So we're gonna hit the shot in the middle. Oh my goodness. Lucky fruit. You are cruel. See, like everything, man. Everything goes right down the middle, or right down those outlands. Is the special ABC an extra ball? Have I seen that? I don't recall that. If that's true, I'm not sure. I have not seen that, Leon. The rules simply do not say anything like that. But I don't know, man. I don't even see a light to show, like, shoot again. So I don't know that that's true or not. But, I mean, come on. I'd like that to be the case. I mean, maybe is that the special they're referring to? It just says or special. Jeez. Hey, we're having fun, right? We're having fun. It's a fun game. Sadly, this does not show my previous high score on the back glass, which apparently it's supposed to do, but apparently that's not coded in or something, I'm not sure. There we go. If you could settle the ball down, which you can do pretty easily, it'd be good to... Come on. Oh my goodness. This is great. Alright. Well, hey, you know, this is what you gotta grind on. I'll say that. I played this probably, I don't know, 20, 30 times maybe last night. Just, back and forth, in and out, back and forth, in and out. See, that's right down the middle. Like, what am I gonna do with that? So, opportunities like that just do not present themselves very well. Now, somebody's going to play this game and they're just going to go off, and I know it, because it's going to happen. Somebody's going to get like 3 million on this stupid game, and I'm going to wonder how in the hell. 3 million is probably low. So, come on. What are we doing? Outlanes, man. And that's 50,000 points, but, like, what the hell? That's not the way you want to get your 50,000 points. You want to get your jollies for your 50,000 points. So... Anyway. Seriously? Wow. What's going on with the back glass on this one? Let's look. Not a whole lot. So that's what's going on with the back glass on this one. There's not a lot going on. It'll tell you that you tilted. It'll tell you what ball you're on. Like, technically it says 5. So I think in general, I think this would have had 5 balls at one point or another, or could have. And then I think they extended this out an extra number than what it actually is in real life. And then the previous high score should be lit, but it's not. So something is going on in the two people's rears. What about their rears? They're a little pronounced. Is that what you're saying, that their rears are a little pronounced? So they're picking fruit, but they got peaches? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. You have to throw a lot of attempts at this one. Yeah, I'm finding that out. I would love to see this done in a competition, though, where you had like 2 opportunities to score a grade, or 3, 2 games or something. Like, can you imagine? Somebody would have to be a nudging wizard to go off on this game. But you could win the entire tournament with 300,000 points or something like that. It'd be crazy to watch. So, you get the opportunity to stop this ball, you really should do it, because it makes that shot so much easier. Unless you're a terrible pinball player like Retrotech. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just pinball. We're just having fun. Just having fun, right? Just having a good old time. Getting our jollies, playing Lucky Fruit. It's fine. I need to take that part of the video and cut it out. I'll tell you. Put that into a short. Holy. See? What are we doing, folks? It's okay. Luckily, we have other games to play, because this is not entertaining. Or fun. We don't even have our jollies yet. Come on. Come on. Get one of them letters. Oh, jeez. It's not even going to give me one more jolly. I just wanted one more jolly, but that's okay. That's what we'll do. We'll go to the next one. The more I play these EMs, the more I like them. I love the drop targets, and there's a lot to be said for the BYO music. Bring your own music, yeah. One of my favorites is Top Card. I love that game a lot. It's a really good one. I'm sorry, not Top Card, Top Hand. That's a really fun one that I really like. I play it quite a bit, actually. And it's not too hard to get over 1 million on this one. You know what, Mad Ben? You can, yeah. Alright, so let's go to Southpark. Southpark is one, I'm going to save Sea of Thieves because I like to play that one a lot more, to be honest. But we'll go to Southpark next. This one is pretty tricky. This one falls into the range of a Kung Fu Panda as far as the physics go, where the ball just wants to bounce around and ping pong all around all over the place. It can be a little frustrating to get the ball under control. You can do some additional nudges here and there to try to help yourself out, but this can be a really tricky table. Relatively low scoring, unless you can start taking off the modes, and once you get the modes finished, the wizard mode can be very profitable. So, yeah, that's just how bad Ben is, man. The dude he just wakes up and chooses excellence every single day, puts on his fantastic pants, and goes out and just destroys pinball for everybody for every week. So, I don't know.
Get on!
Alright, Butters. So this one, if you do 4, if you're seeing down here, there's actually 5 little lights here. If you light up 4 of them, and you use your flippers to align the arrow to this 3rd spot, it's pretty easy to get most times if you just hold this all the way to 4, punch, and you can pretty much get a skill shot every time. Pretty simple. And then you want to take that shot to the spinner. If you can control the ball ever again, when it drops into this capture target's the best time to do it. Or not a capture target, it's a... I missed it. Lulu. You're going to hear that a lot. The rewards are very good in this one. This is how you start your modes. You want to get it up to 50. You usually have to do it twice. Sometimes you can get away with it doing it once, but it usually takes twice to do it. shoot it to here again, and shoot it across. Miss the shot entirely. Try it again. We will talk about rewards once we get into a load here. So now our start hole's right square smack dab in the middle. Jeez, almost lost that ball. That's what I'm saying, you're going to fight the physics on this one quite a bit. Hopefully this ball will settle down. Now I can shoot it into here. Unless you suck at pinball. There we go. So my favorite is margarine, which is just a nice play on words. I think it's hilarious.
What if I were to tell you?
This is where Butters will go and actually dress up as a girl off screen. You don't see it on this one, unfortunately. But the idea is they're infiltrating. Oh, there he is. I actually thought it was off screen, but there it is. So this is Butters all dressed up for a sleepover with the girls to try to steal the device. The device, whatever that means. So you take the shots as they are. And they're not too crazy hard, to be honest. So you got a shot here, a shot here, a shot there. And they rotate around. The timing is a little tricky. That's the one thing you don't have a ton of, is the timing. So now if I hit this shot up to the top here, I'll actually escape. I cannot miss. This is a tough shot from the right. It's a lot easier from the left. So hopefully I can get this ball settled down and take that shot. There we go. So that finishes the mode. So that's one down. So we got margarine done. So this next thing here, these are rewards. You're gonna get, this is like a Vera target here. You can hit the spinner to switch what the Vera targets or what the reward is. Sometimes it's a ball size, sometimes it's 10 million points, sometimes it's a ball, it's an extra ball. You can get a ball save. I think it's a kickback. I'm not sure if there's a kickback. I want to say it's a kickback. I'm not sure on that one. But you just basically continue to do this about 2-3 times. And you can acquire ball saves that way. You can acquire extra balls that way. Just make sure you don't over nudge with your digipasses because you will go over it pretty quickly if you don't think about it. Or you could be like Mad Ben Han and do this and just sit and frickin' wait. Breathe so that you don't go crazy. And then you just take the shot and screw it up completely. Just pushing retro to be better. Try not to wear pants when playing pinball. You know, you don't have to wear pants when playing pinball. In fact, you can do that on your stream because we can't see what you're wearing. So that's totally fine. You can wear whatever it is you want to wear. Get up here. I don't remember what KISS is. I think it's 5 million. So this is the biker's multi-ball is pretty good to get too. If you have this option here, you'll see this the Cartman lane light up. Get opportunity for here. This is an opportunity for some points. And you see there's jackpots kind of all over the place. But again, just keeping the ball in play is always the trick. Have your kickbacks available if you can. Oh, draining all over the place. So, oh, come on! Didn't even get an opportunity to take that shot. So, yeah, I've had some good scores on this, but I struggle with this one. On just the general basis playing this game, you're gonna have trouble. It's a tough game. You waited too long? Probably. There you go. That's a skill shot. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I like that it has a pretty easy skill shot, but it's Butters. So yeah, you can throw it up to the spinner there, and then keep it going. Or what we really should be doing is going for modes. Because that's where really, the wizard mode's really where it's at. Oh, now I'm stuck in Lulu, darn it. So there's a jackpot here that you can shoot. Jeez. So you're fighting the physics on this one all the time. It's just tough to do. Get in there. Come on, ball. Yeah, the physics are tough on this one. You know, like Kung Fu Panda and this one kind of the same in the physics department. Snoopy's another one. I don't know what it is. They're tricky games. People give the Magic Pixel tables all kinds of grief about their physics, but some of the Zen originals are far worse. I don't think Back to the Future's physics are all that great. People get all kinds of love to that game, and I just don't understand it. So, come on. There is some cool extra modes in this, though. Like the alternative play fields and all kinds of different stuff. So, we'll hope to show some of that. If I can get into some of the modes here. I think this is the better of the two Southpark games.
My turn, do me now. Do me next.
Oh, come on.
Marry somebody cute.
That's game. So that's kind of how it goes. 15 million is not terrible, to be honest. My 22 million right now is 7th. But no, that's not going to stick. But somebody's already got 286 million on this. So somebody really knows how to play this game. My wife won't let me pinball naked. And maybe if I move the machine out of the living room. You know, if you're home alone, I guess, right? Do you, man. Do you. Oh.
We should each buy a weapon, and then we'll be like ninjas.
Pick a number.
My turn, do me now.
That's an extra ball there, so I'm gonna try to go for this. You wanna try to take this shit off? Of course I do that immediately. So we got it back to extra ball, but it basically reset when I did that. So I'm gonna have to throw it around here again. Take that shot. We'll up nudge to bring it across to the left. We'll wait a couple of beats. And then we'll try to take this shot off the tip of the flipper for the extra ball. We'll have to do this a couple times. That's one. We got an extra on that one. We didn't have to nudge because of the way it fell.
Oh, wow.
There we go. So extra ball is lit. That's the way to do it. And then if you don't lose the ball,
I got you this trick.
and you can get it back to your right flipper, you just take a shot to the... Oh my god, I had to nudge that one back to some existence. That's the extra ball there. Where you actually shoot it is through this Cartman ramp. So, whew. Alright. That was harder than it should have been, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. And yeah, there is a kickback there. So if I want to get a kickback, I already have a shoot again. So I would, if you're not very good at this table, and you have trouble with the modes or anything, you can get a lot of points just going for rewards and just continuing to do side modes. So don't let that discourage you. Like there's still opportunities to score points, even if you have trouble getting through the modes. So. Because right now I have the extra ball, but I do not have the ball save, so I could go back and acquire the ball save right now, which would actually be a pretty good idea. So we'll try to do that. I missed the shot. Wonderful. So okay, we'll go back to modes then. Or not. See, it doesn't know what it wants to do. Doink! Dead flips galore on this one just because of the bouncy physics, so plenty of opportunity for that. Missed it. Ball dies pretty quick though, so you don't have to nudge to stop the ball generally. You just have to nudge it to get it across from one side to the other. So this one we get a free one. There we go. Left kickback. Okay. So you can do that, lose your ball, then nothing matters. But points are everywhere with modes, chaos, rewards. Yeah, I totally agree, Mad Ben. There's points all over the place. It's just a matter of how you want to acquire them. So I say I like this game because it has a lot of variety to it. You can really dig into the nuance, or you can just kind of just play the ball and just kind of do anything you want. So it's cool in that regard. Like I could do a chaos multi-ball, I could do ninjas, I could do, all kinds of shots. We'll do this 10 million shot right now. See if we can't get it. See if I get a freebie here. Yeah, we get a freebie. So there's 10 million. There's points. Like if you just want to screw around, I've basically done nothing. I did that one shot, and I have 12 million now because of that one shot. What, 3 shots that I took to the bear target? Like, now granted, you can't do that all day long because you only get that reward once, right? I believe that's the case. If I recall, I think you get. There's Kiss, there's the bear. Oh, but that's ninjas and all the different. These are some of the modes too. So, yeah, I think this is Ninja. That's the teddy bear one. That's Kiss. I'm not sure what that one is. And then that one's part of the mode Chaos, but I don't think it's associated with that because this light will come on when you win that mode. I think this is for something else. Oh, I think this is the Chaos multi-ball mode. So you can get those rewards. They contribute to your wizard mode points at the end. So the more of these you can have lit up, these side modes at the end, is all the better. So I've never had to worry about that. I've never got that far, but I've seen it done. I think it was Tomato Grass who did it. But yeah, they could play this game for hours and hours and hours. It's insane to watch. That's where I think, people, like these tables were $15, for example. And people are like, wow, that's expensive. It is, but, there's a lot of value in all these games, to be honest, so. Holy crap, that did not come off like I expected. Right now I'm going to go for that Biker's multi-ball. So right here you see this blinking. Once I see that blinking, I start taking shots to there. It's never going to give us another whirl. Having trouble making shots, man. There's one. Try to get this ball out of there before this one comes back. Having trouble, man. This feels a little bit like Tomb Raider's Secrets of Croft Manor in that regard for physics. Oh, come on, too late. So, if you've played that game recently and you have never played Butters, that's kind of what you're getting into. So. I love when I get that freebie off the top of the slingshot because then I don't have to do the nudge. God darn it. That ticks me off so much every time.
Oh, you are such a sweetie.
Ball save activated. Boy, I got lucky on that one. Because I had just changed that, but I must have had, I don't know, does it count the Vera targets that you've already hit somewhere along the way? So, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go for Chaos, I think. There we go. So this is kind of fun. I mean, there's not a ton of points in Chaos, but jeez, especially if you lose the balls immediately. But at least they're orbits, which I generally shoot orbits better than most shots, so... Come on! Ridiculous. I don't know, man. This is one I fight the physics on this game every single time. Fight and fight and fight. They're unforgiving.
Okay.
Oops, went the wrong direction on that. Jeez. And that's 10 million, so we'll go ahead and try to go for that now. Get our freebie. We're gonna wait a second because I did nudge. I want to make sure I don't miss this shot again. It's a big shot. Blew it. Awesome. So that's how it goes. That shot would have put me at 34 million. This is still my best score so far. I was at 22 million before. 24 is nothing. In fact, yeah, this won't even go. I won't even go up in the standings with this one. So we'll play another one. I don't generally take too long on this one, so maybe I'll be a little better about scoring getting some nodes going this time. There's 10 million, so I'm gonna wait, and we're gonna go ahead and shoot for this reward. Do the forward nudge. Remember to digipass over to the other side. Gravity always wins. You're not kidding, Leon. You are not kidding, my man. Okay. Now I've nudged twice now because I've already did the one over here and I did the forward nudge to here. So I'm gonna wait just a half a second here. We're gonna talk to you guys and just breathe a minute. Rewards, you can't wait too long, otherwise it resets. Is that so? I didn't know that. Of course! Of course. I think Matt Ben's just messing with me now. Ah, missed the skill shot too. Alright, so we still got our 10 million there. So we're gonna go for that still. Just to beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Boink. Missed it. God darn it.
I'm sorry, but the answer is
Just not good, man. Just not good at pinball. It's okay. I don't have to be good. You have to be good.
is that a combo move? I become the great and powerful.
I show you what to do. I didn't say I could do it.
Right here, buddy.
I didn't want that extra ball anyway.
Perfect.
Hey, Dennis B, how's it going, man? I think Dennis B will probably be #1 on the leaderboard here pretty quick. He already is. I knew it. Now I'm currently number 2. No, we're tied. We're totally tied. 216 total points too. So Dennis B and I are tied for number 1. That's hilarious. That's funny.
Game on!
That game didn't count. You didn't see that. So we're just gonna skip that one like it didn't happen.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Butters has the same situation I had. Yeah, you suck, but okay. So can somebody explain this to me? Where is Southpark? Is it in Canada? They act like they're in the frozen tundra, but then they seem to have a connection to Mexico with the Mexicans and stuff. What? I mean, did I miss something in that show? I don't know. Yeah, I thought I was a point behind you. Had to walk away. Attack from Mars Rage. Well, I did something last night that I regret horribly because I played Sea of Thieves last night, and I kid you not, Sea of Thieves, I currently have 123,000 or 123.7 million on Sea of Thieves. So last night, the top score at the time, it's now 315 million, but at the time, it was 124 million. And I was at the very end of my ball, and I tilted. And my bonus would have put me over the top for number 1. And I just left it alone. But yeah, it's just how it was. So yes, sir.
I got you this present.
There's another 10 million. See, that's what I mean. Like, if you just do rewards, I've got 20 million now, basically on, what was it, 2 shots, essentially? I've got that 10 million twice now. So, I mean, there's opportunities all over the playfield. It's just a matter of how you want to do it. I should be getting modes. I cannot seem to hit that stupid spinner target to save my life right now. It's just sometimes how it goes. There's 10 million again, so let's go for it. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna turn down 10 million. So, there it is again. I got 30 million points now. Like, come on. I can't argue with that. Like, what's going on? I don't know. So what's the top score on this right now? 286 million. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get there. But certainly not by doing rewards.
Right here, buddy. I got you this present.
But yeah, you could definitely just, if you got really good at this shot, you could just spend time doing this all day long. You could score a ton of points. Just by randomly keeping the ball save going, keeping your kickbacks, like, you just, holy crap, that ball almost went out. Come on, get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna let's do Going Native. This is a multi-ball mode which is actually really fun. They start kicking out balls from here, and then you have targets to hit. It is one of the harder modes, I think. MedBen, you can confirm that if you want, but sometimes I have really good luck on it, other times I really struggle. If you can hit the orbits and ramps like I am right now, you might have a chance. Oh, I was on a roll there for a second, but lost too many balls. Back into the spinner we go. So yeah, you look at my score and you're like, oh, he's got 30 million. That's a hell of a score. Well, not really. I've had 3 10 million reward shots, and that's pretty much it. So. I don't have a ball save, so maybe I should go for that.
Perfect.
Now that's 2 nudges, so I know I gotta chill. This will kill some time here. Hopefully I don't have to nudge the ball coming out of here. There we go.
Oh, you are such a
Okay,
sweet.
ball save, so that's good. Now I'm gonna do a... Oh,
Wow.
that was an ugly one. You don't generally get that type of bounce out of there, but... It didn't even kill my ball save, which is interesting. Come on.
Da-da-da-da.
Alright. Let's do Coon and Friends. This is the alternate playfield, so you're gonna see a switch here.
Let's go.
This could be pretty tricky because it feels a lot like the alternative modes from Wild West Rampage. If you played that game on the train mode, that's basically what this feels like. And even the sound effects seem to be coming from the Wild West Rampage. The little spinners and stuff, they sound identical. Hear that? Does that not sound like Wild West Rampage to you? Because it is. The idea is to throw it around each shot a couple different times. You want to get all the different people. Those are 2 people left. So I gotta do the left orbit, that one. And I have to get the inner shot there. Now I just have to hit the center. If I can hit the center. There we go. Yeah, boys. We actually got one. So that could be a tough little mini game sometimes. I made it look pretty easy, but it could be pretty tough just because of the physics change. So we're on pace for a pretty good game here. It's not great, but I'll take it. This says random outfit. Now that actually can score you some points, so I'm gonna try to go for that. I'm not gonna struggle for it, but. And I think I've nudged twice, so I need to chill for a second. So. Okay. Nice job on chaos. Thanks, man. It can be a tough mode sometimes. I struggle with that alternate playfield sometimes, so. Darn it. I thought I waited long enough. So that hurt. I felt like I had given him plenty of time and it still gave me a tilt.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. Oh well.
Loo, loo, loo.
Loo, loo, loo.
It's adorable. Yes, Dad.
Doesn't he look so cute as a bear?
Is that a combo move? All right, Dennis, let's go protect the world. Get the number. E-L-U-E. I got you this present.
Alright. Ninjas! Ninja, ninja! Ninja, ninja. You guys know where that reference is from, I hope. Please tell me you do. I know Chalad and Dolov does. Ninja, ninja.
I want to know if I'm going to marry somebody cute.
Oh, man. Damn, I was doing pretty good on that for a second.
That's all, but the answer is
Ah. Is that game? Oh, okay, good. I got another ball. Oh, just missed the skill shot. Okay, I can use the extra ball right here. So that's one.
We.
2. So that's 2. So I gotta remember. Put it in your mind. You got 2. You can't screw around. So Can't do it right now. I could have just waited on that one. That would have jumped across, but I was playing it safe. Alright, so that's one way to do it. You can throw up the Lulu ramp. Come on, man. I don't need to screw this up. Golly. Ah. That's one again. I cannot believe I missed that shot. Golly. This one should jump across. It does.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Thanks, cutie.
What's that, the third time I've done that shot this game? Crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got you this present. Do me next. I want to know if I'm going to marry somebody cute.
Whoops, it's apples mode. I'm not worried about that. There's no points there. I ain't doing that. That's a distraction. Nick's always tells me about this all the time too. Like, all this, anything that's pushing you to do something faster in pinball is trying to kill you. So just know that. If it's saying hurry, 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 go for this, Junkyard does it. Hurry, 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 get the extra ball, or shoot the crane, shoot the saucer. You know, do anything fast. They're trying to kill you. So, also got that 10 million shot, and now he's top 3.
Lou.
Ball save. I can use that ball save, so we're gonna let this one jump across.
Oh, you are
There we go. Ball save. That's what we wanted. I don't want to use it right now. Thank you very much. But boink. Okay.
We should each buy a weapon, and then we'll be like ninjas.
Come on, right there. Oh, too late. This is not the game that I did Margarine, so I gotta do that. Oh, golly. Where'd my ball save go? Was that already 30 seconds? Man, that was quick. I think that's game. Yeah, 55.8. Not too bad. We'll take it. It's a pretty good game.
Game up!
We'll take that. So, we'll lock that one in. Now we'll go to Sea of Thieves. Controlling on the ball is tough for me. It seems like it just explodes out of nowhere. You're not kidding, Dennis. That's one of the tables that I really struggle with. Some of these, I don't know what it is. If you look at the Williams tables for the Zen, seem to do really, really well with physics, or they at least seem to be consistent across all of them. With the Zen Originals, some of them have this really bouncy physics engine, which doesn't seem to work all that well. And I think it's because maybe they continue to port these from older versions again and again and again. It seems to really go. It's really tough to do that. So we'll go over to Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna turn down the old ALU, the alum over there. This guy's getting kind of loud. I kept hearing space shooters and stuff from the CoinOps X that's going on back there. So talk about good music. This one has some of the best music you will hear really in any of the games. It's so underrated. This intro music here is so good. I've sat when I got this game and I played it. There was a spot where I just sat here and listened to it just for like 5-10 minutes. And just thought, and like, man, this is a great music theme. I love it. Killer Instinct does the same thing. If you just turn on Killer Instinct and just let it sit there and you hear that thumping Killer Instinct music, it is so good. Great game. And again, I still, this is one I still appreciate. I still think it's the best Magic Pixel table that we have to date. I know a lot of people might not agree with me on that, but I love the versatility of this game, from getting the equipment rewards, going Compass, Lantern, Skyglass, Compass, Lantern, Spyglass, again and again and again. You get all kinds of points for doing that. You get the Kraken if you wait too long. If you acquire points and you haven't acquired it through the outpost, the Kraken will come up. That's just a cool feature. If you do naval battles, I like doing naval battles, but they're not a lot of points, unfortunately, so I try to stay away from them for the most part, but I do enjoy them. Doing Helm Chef, Cannoneer, Navigator, and then you take the shot to this lantern shot here into this drop hole, and then you have to take shots to the hit targets to kill the different ships. I love doing that. I think it's fun. I think it's a cool feature. Some of the best points on this table, though, have got to be these equipment rewards. Compass, Lantern, Spyglass, those are great points. And the other thing is a great point getter on this one, if you don't think about it, is if you get the chance to knock down all these 5 targets here, the balls targets, if you can get this ammo chest lit up here, that's a 20 million shot. And it's super easy to acquire. So if you can get all those balls knocked down, you got to hit it within, I think it's 30 seconds. That's a 20 million shot. So definitely get it. Yes, Leon. And the multipliers. You get this thing up to 10x, you're going to get an extra ball. So do it. The Skeleton Lord multi-ball, I don't really generally do all that much unless it happens to me. There's not a lot of points there, to be honest. Staying out of modes is actually your best bet. There's modes, and then there's side modes, and then there's kind of accessory stuff. So you got the modes, which are the Shroud Breaker, the Cursed Rogue, the Legendary Storyteller, all of those. I don't know anybody who goes through all this stuff. There's some cool modes here, but nobody's going to do them. They're not hugely good for points necessarily. Then you have the Fortress Island versus the Treasure Island thing with the slingshots that switch which one you're going to get and which island you're going to get. So there's some points to be had there, but the Fortress Islands can be really tricky because you have to hit basically every shot on the table sometimes. So that can be problematic at times. So anyway, we'll play it. I do think when they released Battletoads and Killer Instinct, they did do a code switch to this, because I noticed you hear a lot more stuff about the Megalodon now. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. Ship battles are fun. I think so too, Leon. I really do. So when the Megalodon comes out, I feel like there's more voiceovers than there used to be. I have to go back and look, but it just feels like there's so much more prominent. You see it on the back glass. You hear them talking about, what a giant, dangerous shark this is. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Our adventure begins.
Physics can be brutal on this one, so bear with me if I lose a lot of balls out the outlanes, because it's going to happen. It can be tricky, but there's no skill shot that I know of or anything on this one. It just kind of is what it is. But your orbits on this are your friends. So if you're going to hit this compass shot, it's super simple. You can miss this sucker by this much, I bet, and it pretty much will go up that orbit anyway. Like, you can miss this shot by a ton and still go up there. And then just make sure that you're continuing to change your multipliers at the top here. Make sure that you're shifting those around with your right flipper or left flipper. Make sure that you keep rotating these, because you're going to get a lot of opportunities for points there, or extra balls. So when it gets up there in those bumpers, just let it go. Dead flip this sucker over to this side, and then take the shot. See, now I'm already working on my equipment bonus. Really easy to acquire, and it racks up really quick. So use this flipper to knock down those ball targets whenever you get the chance. And try to stay out of these modes if you can. I luckily have a ball save, so I'm going to get that back. And this is a treasure island, so this is good. So there's our Megalodon. Hopefully I'm getting multiple millions for that. It says 1 million, but I don't know. Did I get multiple millions for that? I'd love somebody to check that for me. Because a lot of times you'll hit that Megalodon 2 or 3 times. Does it count for all 3 of those shots? I'm not sure. We're already on ball 2 because of that stupid fish. There's an equipment bonus for 33 million. That can be like a 10 million shot later in the game. When you start hitting those opportunities, you're gonna hit those all the time, and they work out really, really well. Dead flips all day on this thing. Oh, jeez. Hey, Mad Ben, what is the, or anybody really, if you guys know the magic pixel nudge, is it it's the side that it's coming from to get to the other side, right? I'm going to try that this time. I'm going to use this as a learning opportunity for this game. Because I'm clearly not going to score a bunch of points on this one. Jeez, oh Pete's. Ball save. See? Yeah, that was a great game. Great game, Retro. I think the Megalodon counts as new. Callouts are new as well. I thought so, man. It just seems... I don't remember there being that much.
Together we'll tame the waves and carve our names into
I
legend.
went back and looked at one of my videos, and they did say that the Megalodon was out, and you could see him that he had just came out. But it feels like there's so many more callouts for that now than there was. So... I'm definitely going to try to stay away from Fortress Islands whenever possible, just because they're not super profitable and they could be a lot harder to get, honestly. I just loaded the cannon for a multi-ball.
Multi-ball is now.
The reason that happened is because I hit the capture hole. Come on. So this multi-ball opportunity actually happens because I hit this lock hole twice. You actually hit this twice, and then it opens up the opportunity for the multi-ball there.
We've got ourselves a king. The sea yields its bounty.
And I shot that specifically for that. Now this is outpost, so if I'm gonna hit that target, I better be quick about it because the Kraken's gonna come out too. So.
The ship has sunk in. Back in the fight.
I want to get the S for the ammo chest. See, there's an ammo chest there. So now if I hurry, I should have not drop target that. I want to get this up there. That's 20 million shot right there. There you go. That's a big point getter. Now I know I need to get that outpost shot going because I'm gonna. If I hit it again, it's 5 million, but that's not a lot, so I'm not too worried about it.
The right orbit.
That one's gonna hit the center twice. Come on, seriously. And something about the barrel that's hard to see. That would be a useful call out. Yeah. Barrel hoe or something, right? Just something to say, hey, there's a barrel in the middle of the playfield. It's going to kill you.
Save from the
Iceberg, straight ahead. Titanic.
Look at the size of that beast.
Yeah, I don't remember that call out at all. If it was there, it was not very loud.
The treasure is ours for the taking.
Thunderstorm warning has been issued for where I am right now. Okay, good to know.
Hit the flashing wall.
So we'll see whether or not that happens or not, but... Come on. So I just nudged twice, so I couldn't do it again if I wanted to. 50 million is not a good score on this. So
It's time to sail the seas
All right.
and seek our fortune.
So
Onward
right
to
now-
our destiny.
number one is 315 million on this sucker. And Mad Ben Honda's got 124. Were you the one that I was chasing last night? That's hilarious. Wizard 626 and Spartacus are number 2. So good players up there. Nobody messes around, man. I love it.
With a skilled helm at the wheel, we'll sail true.
We definitely want to start acquiring some extra balls. I haven't really been focused on that. We need to start doing better about that. Get those equipment rewards up. Every time you hit the orbits, you're acquiring better equipment points by hitting the bumpers. So know that you're doing that. Not to mention getting a chance for extra ball.
Lagoon of Whisper. Let's scour the sand for the glitter of gold. No treasure here. We'll dig deep for straight gold yet.
I do see the shark. Yep. Gotta be careful.
Another shot and
Everything's trying to kill you in the sea, man. Cool.
we'll add it to
I got lucky that time.
the
The gold was on the second shot that I took. You heard that mass kind of come down. That was actually for my multi-ball. I had hit this lock twice target, or lock capture ball twice. That allows this for load. So that's what that was.
With this cavalier aboard, our cannon
Gotta be
will
careful.
roar.
If I keep hitting ramp shots, I'm gonna get into a sea battle. So I've got helm, cannoneer, chef, and navigator. So if I was to take this shot and this shot, I would be into a sea battle. So you gotta start to think about whether or not you want to take those shots or not. Right now I'm trying to up my multiplier.
Right on flashing spot target. Run to Richard.
Okay, we're up to 8, so that we're getting a little better now. Oh, come on. I nudged and everything, it didn't matter. So there goes my 8x multiplier. Ridiculous.
Strike on flashing spot target. Run to Richard. Please come a chef on both.
Just seen that target pop up. I knew it was going to be an issue. I was going for the outpost shot. Okay. Now, right now, I'm going to go for a lantern shot. Missed it. Hit the outpost. Crazy, man. I love this game, but it doesn't make it easy. That's by any stretch. Oh, luckily he caught that. That would have been a sea battle, because I would have had the navigator shot. So he actually saved me this time.
Blow one lock. That accursed skeleton lord.
So I gotta be careful. If I don't want to do that, I have to be mindful. What did I do the first shot? I can take it.
Raise the black flag.
So Brigantine,
To the death.
we're gonna load the cannons.
Fire
You want to hit these 3 spot targets here.
spot targets.
There you go. That's one shot.
We'll sink them in no time. Hit the flashing boom.
Load it again.
Open fire.
It's gonna roll out the top. Sometimes it'll get all the way to the left flipper, and it can actually be a pretty easy shot. This is trouble.
The ship's not sunk yet.
Goodness gracious.
Back in the
Luckily I got the ball back, but... And this is the problem with sea battles. They could be just tricky enough.
Beast.
That one's gonna dead flip across. Now I can hit this target pretty easily.
Cracks their hole. A little one like that, and they're done for.
Okay, so Brigantine takes 3 shots.
Flashing hole.
There we go. Load it up a 3rd time.
Fire all the cannons. Hit the flashing spot.
Hopefully we'll get a decent draw this time. This time we did, so we were able to capture it pretty easily. Now we can just take the shot. Come on. Don't you die on me.
All saves ready.
Jeez. Hit the darn target. This is going to be a dead flip to the left, so that's good. No, if I just hit the stupid target. There we go.
She goes to the depths with them.
So 8 million for killing a brigantine. It's not a ton, but come on, and lost the ball again. So yeah, see you Thieves. Great fun. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I appreciate that. Absolutely. All right, so let's move on to Attack from Mars. One of the best tables ever created, and certainly worthy of our time. If you didn't watch the Wizard Room last Monday, they showed this game at its highest level. It is a fantastic game to play. I learned something on that stream quite a bit. I actually learned 2 different things in the multi-ball that actually helped my scores tremendously. I had been stagnant at about just under 9 billion on Attack from Mars. I have since gone all the way up to 16.3 billion on Attack from Mars because of the tips that I learned in that show. One of them is during the regular multi-ball. You want to hit the jackpots at all 6 lanes, or all 5 lanes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the jackpot lights. Once you get all those acquired, you'll have a super jackpot, which will actually start to move around the table. And it'll kind of go boop, 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 and then it'll fan back across. So it'll go back the other way. It won't wrap around. It'll actually go back and forth. Just kind of wait for that shot to get acquired, and then you take the shot for the super jackpot. It's usually 100 million, 200 million, something like that. It's pretty good. It's like basically hitting a saucer shot. And then during Total Annihilation, what you want to do is you want to take shots to all the jackpot lanes like we just did, all 5 of those. And then you want to take shot after shot after shot to the light lock shot here when you get the opportunity to. So, great table. Hopefully I can show some good skills on it this time. Sometimes it hurts me. I've kind of gone back between this and VR for this table again and again and again. You see I have an X Arcade. I've been playing it on that with the MetaQuest 3. It's the same table, same physics, but for whatever reason, the 4KP just has a little bit more lag, and it's just a little bit different. It feels a little bit harder to play. The benefit of the 4KP is definitely the haptics and the fact that I have full nudging capability. The nudging on the X Arcade is not great. So there's going to be a haptics kit release for that shortly. Hopefully that will help. They offered me a 30% discount on it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm already $400 deep into the X Arcade. I don't know if I want to go that extra mile. If you've not seen my review on it, certainly check that out. If you're into VR, if you like 2D games or arcade games, X Arcade may make a lot of sense. If you're just doing it for pinball, like I was, I don't know that it's worth it. So, we'll see. Alright, we'll get started. Attack from Mars. Not a good start. I need to clean this screen. It is super filthy. Apparently I've been touching my screen too much. So, the beauty of digital is that I can actually pause this thing, clean the glass. This bottom portion right here was absolutely filthy. My cats get up here sometimes. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the fact that I have grubby hands. I don't know. I don't generally touch the glass, but when I'm explaining stuff, I tend to touch a lot more, obviously. So, shots to the force field here are not advised. There's actually a really good way to do that, and I'll show that later on. Actually, that was exactly what you need to do. You kind of want to reflect things into it. So you could take shots off of these green spot targets on either side. You do an extreme shot here, and you can deflect it up there, and it actually helps it a lot. This is not going to go well. All right, we're going to start that one over. Got to get a warm-up game in with this. Physics are very different from what I've been playing with. You know, going from Magic Pixel Sea of Thieves to this. It's pretty glaring. Once we get in the groove, we should be good.
Get every available man.
Ah! That's the shot that'll kill you right there. That's the one you can't make. If you're going to make a shot to the middle, it cannot be directly from the right flipper. It will kill you. So, do not let that happen. Be safe. It's better to let that ball go around. Every time I start, I like to try to stop the ball more often than I not, and I just need to let it go. Let it roll around the table. Whoops. These are shots that are not advised. Do not take shots to the force field. And just so you know, if I lose power, I lose power. So there's nothing I can do about that. So. Alright, this is where I was talking about earlier. They want me to take the shot to the middle. Nope, don't do that. Just keep going about your business. If you accidentally hit it, you hit it. But don't let them force you to do anything. If you screw up and do that, well, so be it, but I'm working towards a total annihilation by filling out all my targets. And in the process, hopefully getting my 5-way combo. I didn't quite get there, but we're not going to keep resetting. I can't keep it. So we'll have to acquire extra balls along the way.
Blow the saucer out of the sky!
It's not one shot away from total annihilation. Actually screwed up and took that shot, which is not something you're supposed to do, but now I want to take this left orbit shot if I can. So let's see how I've got all these filled up. This one's blinking, so this is the one shot I need to take. This is all filled out. This is all filled out. This is all filled out. So I'm one shot away from total annihilation. If I ever hit the shot. There we go. So now we're in the multi-ball. Now if you're going to take shots at the saucer, do it early because your return to battle is on. So your ball save. So if you're going to take shots up the middle, do it now. Otherwise, wait. Take everything to the jackpot lanes. Now I'm down to 2 balls. It actually makes it a lot easier when you only have 2. But you still got to keep them going. Try to keep shots away from the force fields. That's what killed me. So, didn't get much on that opportunity. The problem is that I didn't even kill the second saucer yet, so I haven't even got an opportunity at my extra ball yet. So I've got to still take down this. And it's just poor. Really missed out on a big opportunity there. Get that second saucer killed, get the extra ball, and then get myself back into a reasonable play. So my other option here now is to go for a multi-ball right up there. Take these 3 shots to get the lock. That's probably safer than going for the force field shots. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. That's one nudge, so make sure you're counting your nudges always. If you're going to do them, make sure that you know what you're doing. Missed it. I'm actually trying to take the shot to the lock, but it's a tough shot, so. Now in this case, if I really absolutely want to take the shot here, I could do the ricochet shot and do like that. That's a lot safer shot than taking a direct shot to it. That's one opportunity to do it where it's a little safer and you're not as likely to lose a ball. God, I cannot hit that shot to save my life. For whatever reason, that lock shot on that 4KP is a lot harder shot to take. I'm not sure why. It just seems to be just brutal to take here. So as I said in my aiming and shooting video, if you're missing left on the right flipper, just keep going up the flipper until you find the right spot. You're gonna find it, it's just a matter of time. So
You mustn't. You'll never take Germany. Run away.
see, it wants me to take the shot there. I'm not particularly worried about that.
It's hideous.
That's trouble. Okay, so right now you can see that I'm 2 shots away from another total annihilation. I have a big old beam and a captured orbit shot over here to take. So I gotta be a little careful. There we go. We just got both, and now we're in total annihilation. Now let's get this saucer killed so I can get an extra ball. Hopefully, luckily I got those back, but. Jeez, oh please. That was shit. I still haven't even beat the saucer.
Destroy the saucer.
So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna get the saucer gone. I gotta get the extra ball now. I'm getting in trouble here. I'm getting behind the 8 ball. It's gonna put me in a really hard. I've only got 4 billion. Like I've really got a long ways to go if I'm gonna score any points on this game. So. It is pouring down rain out there, so. Not our hot dogs. I'm also trying to acquire an extra ball by doing these in lanes. So if you get these in lanes filled out 10 times, you can actually get an extra ball that way too. So you'll notice I always do the little sections there. I've done it 6 times now. I need to do it 4 more times to fill that out. Oof. Almost lost that one. Still haven't acquired the extra ball. The lag is getting me, man. And it's not a lot. It's just I'm not used to it now because I'm playing VR too much. There it is. Okay. Ridiculous, man.
Extra ball.
Oh yeah, this is video mode. Now I don't know how anybody gets through video mode and actually gets an extra ball on this. I never get it. I do this wave thing too, and it never freaking works for me. use my bomb. Yeah. See, I usually get somewhere in the 25, 26 range, and on VR I can get to like 37 at times, which doesn't make any sense. But I do. I get more on VR for whatever reason. I'm one ball away from a multi-ball, so that's something I want to be going for. But I gotta be careful because the force field is up. So I'm also one shot away from another TNA, which I have not had very good luck on at all right now. It's very unfortunate because I've had 2 opportunities already and really haven't done much with them. I'm at 5 billion, which is not great. I'm trying to think of what I had yesterday. I had 9.5, which put me, I think, 4th on the leaderboards. 8th on the leaderboards now. It was 4th at the time. So yeah, we're long ways from where I need to be. I'm way behind the 8 ball. But these are the things you need to think about while you're playing this game as to what you need to do. I'm going to try to take this shot to the lock here and get a multi-ball going. It would be a really nice thing to be able to do right now to help me out. Not see to hit the shot. That's alright. That's a waste of a game right there. Because, I mean, you try and try. Actually, I have another ball. I thought I was dead. I thought that was it, to be honest. But, oh well. I thought for sure I was dead. I'm not sure. I guess it was just the extra ball that I had, but I don't learn. I'm going to go right back to that shot. I guess I could go for total annihilation. Nah. So that was a quick game. 5.3 billion. Like I said, so many missed opportunities there. And it's just kind of how it goes. Like if you get behind the 8 ball in this one, if you don't get your extra ball during your first ball, you're going to be behind the 8 ball the entire time. And so you really want to try to get through your second saucer, at least on the extra ball. Whether or not you have to use a multi-ball or a total annihilation to do it, that's fine. But you want to try to get your first multi-ball on that first ball, or the first extra ball on your first ball, if you can. So it's not so important necessarily to get a TNA for the first one, but you definitely want to get something going. Start attack wave is a nice addition to the start. The other thing I could have done on when I first started the game, instead of going for the multipliers up at the top, one thing you can do is you can hold your left flipper button up during the plunge and the ball will come all the way around. And if you hit the force field off the initial plunge, it'll knock it down immediately. So that'll get you ahead of the game sometimes. And if you miss, you hit one of these 5 lanes, you'll actually acquire most of the things needed to start that for TNA too. So you do have that option too.
The Martians will never take Germany. Destroy the saucer.
That's one way to do it. Not the most beneficial way to do it. Somehow I was able to beat the first saucer that way. I had a couple of weird ricochets and it just worked, so whatever. So it's a good start. Like I said, we want to try to get through that second saucer. So one thing I can do is I can start doing ricochet shots. I can start aiming at these A and N letters and try to ricochet it into the force field. Like that.
It will be destroyed. Use the atomic blaster now.
Whoops, missed the shot there. Whoops, missed it again.
Excellent.
Alright, so we want to do? We really want to hit that like that. Oh, come on. So, yeah, that's a missed opportunity there. You get a bad bounce. Like this would actually, I did the ricochet shot and actually hit this green Martian target and just killed me. So, those are going to happen sometimes. But now I'm a few shots away from getting the extra ball opportunity, so we'll take the safer opportunities straight up the middle with the left flipper specifically.
The saucers.
I'm definitely not going to take a shot at the saucer with the right flipper because it's a lot more dangerous.
Blow the saucer out of the sky.
There we go. So this will light up our extra ball now that we beat 2 saucers. So
Nobody messes with the USA.
So now if I get the extra ball, I can get a little bit better, get back into the game a little bit here. Still be behind the 8 ball. You can get the extra ball from the right flipper, so it's sometimes a really easy shot. I'm not having much luck today, but I do not want to screw this up and lose this extra ball opportunity here because that would be really bad. And I just did it anyway. Ah, that's okay. It is raining like crazy out there. So, anyway, this game has not been gone good for us. You can see it in the score, you can probably see it in my face, but yep. We get our extra ball. It's too late now. I should have had it at least with the second ball. I'm really far behind the 8 ball. My next extra ball is so far away right now. It's not really something that I'm probably going to get. I would either get it from the in lanes. I would get it as a reward. That may be my only opportunity. So generally, I would probably reset as of killing that second ball. Just because I don't think this game's going to be viable to long-term scoring. So, but for the sake of the stream, we'll just play it out, see what we can learn. And who knows? Maybe we have a really good third ball. After all, you only need 1 ball for greatness. Keep plunging.
Watch out, man. They got a big old beam. Great shot.
Not really, but okay. So I'm 1 shot away from total annihilation. So it might be safe just to get this over to the left flipper somehow. Here we go. Take this shot here. And now start total annihilation. So there you go. Lost that ball immediately, so what's that tell you? Come on. During this total annihilation, I should be shooting the lock shot, which is a great shot right now. It's lots of good points. If I can get a ball on my right flipper where I can have a good aiming opportunity, I will take it. Just did not happen. So, yeah, it lost everything. So, only getting 265 million on a total annihilation is abysmal. So, on a good game, I should be getting at least $1 billion on every total annihilation. So, a lot of times when I play a game, I'll get through about 4 total annihilations generally. So in theory, you should be getting about $4 billion on those. If you talk to Nix, he's probably getting $20 billion on those just through VR and just he's so good in multi-ball. He's just absolutely an animal in multi-ball. So who knows? Get up there. Ah, women! The call-outs in this are insane. I love it. There's actually an Easter egg, and I don't even know if it's an Easter egg or not, but there's at one point when you're fighting the Martians, they'll be jumping around. We haven't even seen, I haven't even had to fight the Martians this time, but one of my favorite call-outs that ever happened when I was playing this game is I had all four of the, I had the Martians defeated, and I was into the Martian multi-ball, and I had one Martian left. This guy was jumping up and down, and I shot it into the scoop instead of the Martian, and he goes, "Ha ha, missed me." It was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. So, I thought that was really cool. You don't see that type of stuff very much in games, and that was a really cool taunt. My favorite games are games that taunt me, quite frankly. I love Circus Voltaire, I love the Black Knight series, and they do a really good job of that. So, alright, so I'm one shot away from the multi-ball. That's something that can really help me right now. And unless you do that, kill your game altogether. So, anyway, so we'll stop there, guys. This was a lot of fun. Did 2 hours of it. Later on today, I'll do. Hopefully the weather is better. I'll be able to do a VPX stream later tonight. Had some people request some particular games to play. Gorgar was one, and I'm trying to think of the other one. Oh, Creature from the Black Lagoon. So there's some games we'll play later on tonight. If you're around and want to see some more VPX standalone, let me know. So that'll be coming up later today. But thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna cut out and get back to the family. But hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you later.